Welcome to Business Studies lessons.
Miss
So this all this learning objective. So what is an organization structure? Already told. Chain of command. Let us first quickly go through. This I told you. This I told you about the family tree. Organization structure is a formal, internal, inside. Can you see clearly now, all of you?
I can see, Miss.
Shara,
Yes.
Jaishan,
Yes.
Shibana,
Yes.
Zivan.
Yes.
Good. So, formal internal framework of the business that shows how it is managed and organized. Then I told you there are five departments. All the businesses don't have all the five departments. Then here I have shown the organizational structure. CEO is the main, then director of each department. It will be purchases, marketing, production, human resource, like that. Then comes manager, then comes supervisor, then comes workers. Workers are the last. This I told you, HR department. I am not going into this because next lesson also we are dealing with this. Hierarchy. Hierarchy, I told you how many levels. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many levels are there? In this, how many levels, Shivana?
3 levels.
3 levels, very good. Chain of command is the route. Route means way, the road. Road you can link together. A route through which the authority, that means power, passes from higher level to lower level. Delegation means, again, delegation is you are handing over your power, just like your mother goes to 1 second. Okay, I don't want to escape. If your mother goes to Male and then she's, for example, in Rihanna's house, she's asking Rihanna to take care of her sister. Or Shibana to take care of her brother and sister. Okay. Then what is meant by span of control? How many people are under the control of a superior? How many subordinates? Those who are above someone position, they are superior. Those who are below, subordinate. Then types of span of control: tall and wide. Then what is wide span of control? Too many people controlling, wide span of control. Few people controlling, a narrow span of control. Till here, is it clear?
Yes.
Now this is very boring, no? Again and again doing the same thing. So if the task is simple, task is repetitive in nature. Repetitive in nature means repeatedly you are doing that. So such kind of things you will be expert already. You need not be supervised very closely, and experienced employees and large business. Business, it is not possible to have narrow span of control. Why? Because large number of employees are there. Narrow span of control is applicable where the task is very complex or complicated. The individual attention is required. In that case, narrow span of control. Inexperienced worker, any new person coming to your business, has joined, a new person has joined, surely they need, even in your classes also, if a new student comes, they need some attention and some help. And small businesses, surely they will have very few employees, and so narrow span of control. What are the advantages and disadvantages of span of control? Now I told you three. See, cost is there. If it is wide, means large family, more expense; small family, less expense. Wide span of control, more expensive; narrow span of control, less expensive. Then large span of wide span of control, supervision is less. So what happens? More effective it is. The workers feel free. Narrow span of control, more supervision. So what will happen? Workers are demotivated. Then in large, quick communication and decision making, but decision making may not be effective. In narrow, it will take time to communicate also and to decide also, but they will have better decisions. Then organization structure. Again, why? Because we are going to see the types of organization structure. Did we stop here?
Yes.
Last class?
Yes.
Okay. So types of organization structure is just like the wide and narrow. Tall means narrow. Narrow span of control will be there in tall organization structure. Same only, similar, but only thing is organization structure it is used, because you saw in span of control also how the structure looks tall. one person controlling two people controlling two people, like that. It is tall, tall or narrow span of control, tall or narrow organization structure. Both are very similar, similarly wide organization structure. So I have used this picture. You see CEO, one director, one deputy director, one manager, two assistant managers, and then two supervisors, and in under one supervisor, two workers, under another supervisor, one worker. So this is tall or narrow, very similar to span of control. This is having one person, this is having one person. Span of control also is very narrow. So in this, what happens? Many levels of hierarchy are there. There are many employees at higher positions, so the chain of command is long. See the chain of command, how long it is. Then communications are slower, because this person will tell this person will tell this person, this person, this person, this person. By the time you inform the workers, one day will be over. Then what do you understand by flat? Very simple. The CEO told two managers, managers told all the employees. Very quick. Few levels. Only how many levels? 1, 2, 3 levels. The chain also short. You see, 1, 2, 3 chain also short. Communications and decisions taken very quickly, and decisions may not be that very good. In this, that happens. Then what is delayering? So you have seen layers of burger. Do you remember layers of burger? When we go to Malay, we have burger, no? No. Then layers of cake also we know. Then girls are very good at making cake, so they know this cake very well. Then layers of the earth. These are the familiar things. That same thing in organization. Now here you see, if there are 1, 2, 3, 4 layers are there. In that, if I remove 2 layers and keep one small layer here on top, 3, just making it 3, it will taste different?
No.
No.
No. What is the benefit if I remove one layer? Suppose there's a birthday party, and actually before I used to give this cake for 500 rupiah. Now I am giving this cake for 500 rupiah. What is the benefit? Cost of making is less, no, here?
Yes.
Second one, because smaller cake, I have reduced one layer. These days it happens, you open a chips packet, chips packet will be very fat like Zivan, but when you open it, it will be like Shara, because nothing inside. I am just taking an example, okay, just for you to laugh. Is understood? Have you ever noticed? Have you ever noticed?
Yes.
Yes, chips packet will be so fluffy, we will think it is stuffed with chips. But the moment you use a scissor and cut, half it is air only. Not even half, 3/4 it is air, then few chips only, it will be lying at the end. Have you noticed that?
Yes.
Yes, that is a trick of the people will think it is big, but that's the trick, To business-minded people will do like that. Then delayering. In this, what they are showing is the accountant. Now they are planning to remove accountant, sales manager, and the factory manager. So that is one D. Now after removing them, how it is, you see, finance director has got 2 people to control, credit controller and cashier. They are dividing the work. And here, instead of sales manager, marketing director, then marketing manager, then marketing manager has to control this 10 people. Then here also again that manager is removed. So operation director, and then supervisor, and then production workers. So this is mainly what will be the main idea behind delayering.
To make profit.
To reduce cost, not profit. By sending people away, suppose if we send Rihanna out of that house, will your mother and father make profit out of it?
No.
More supervision also.
They will reduce cost. Rihanna's food, dressing, makeup, all those things, they will save money. Okay, Rihanna. So delayering is reducing the size of the hierarchy by removing one or more layers. So when the business is passing through bad times, it is, see, when our family is passing through bad times, what we will do is we will see for places where we can control our expenses. Similarly, in businesses also, they are not family, unrelated people are working together. So they also, especially owners, what owner will think, let me cut down expenses if I want my business to survive. Then what are the advantages and disadvantages of delayering? So reduce cost is the main advantage. Okay. Then when you delayer, how to go back and see this? Wait a minute, okay?
Okay.
This is, I'm not able to see the previous slide.
Oh, ma'am.
Can you see now? Then it is easy for me to. Can you see now?
Yes.
Read, able to read?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, this is better. So reduce cost, definitely. We saw in delayering various slides, reduce cost, enable faster communication. Now you see here the layer of the cake, 4 layers were there, now only 3 layers from the top. It is easy to communicate. Just I am saying like that. Here it was lot of people were there. Here now reduced, so easy to communicate between the departments. So easy to communicate, and then increased workload for the manager. Surely now you see here the workload is going to be more for him. See here the workload is finance director, first accountant was looking after, now his workload has increased. Marketing manager, surely he only had 4 employees, now 6 more employees added. So it is their workload increases. Okay, so workload increases and delay in completion of task. Suppose if 2 business teachers are there, and if one teacher goes away, then the teacher will be asked to take his classes also. Then what will happen? My workload will become more, no? So that is, and then I may not be able to complete all task corrections and things like that. Task completed may not be up to the mark, may not be of good quality also. Then increases cost due to redundancy payment. If you send someone away, you have to pay him compensation also. So here, even though reduced cost is an advantage, here there is one increased cost also, because you are sending people away and you can't send them away just like that. Then here is again advantages, span of control. That is wide span of control. Why? Because more number of people are being controlled. I told you here before it was 4 only. Then when it becomes 10, marketing manager is not going to minutely monitor each and every person. It will depend upon how whether he has time to look after each and every person or not. So in that case, people are more relaxed. Then what happens is there is an opportunity for delegation. Manager might say someone, okay, you do this for me, or you do this for me. So that is more delegation. So worker skill will be developed. Manager is asking him to do something, means his skill will develop. Then this will motivate also. Not only that, here that is exactly opposite. Here they are happy. Here there is a, I have used a different picture. Why? Because there is a fear among the workers, because this will reduce the job security. Okay, job security, because he must be thinking, manager is sent, maybe one day I will also be sent away. So there is a fear among the workers of losing job. Clear?
Yes.
Now
Yes.
next, now this is little different. Centralized organization and decentralized organization. Center means one circle is there. If you put a dot in the center, it is center. Centralized organization. Centralized organization is related to center. So let us see what it is. Now here you see this a diagram. There is one in the center. He is the owner. So like that, the definition is also in centralized organization. One where all the important decisions powers are held by head office or center or by CEO or by the owner. Okay, the person who is in the center. I think Crows also listening to online classes, see, responding. Then continuously, that is from Shibana's house. I think she's sitting outside and listening to the class, isn't it? Am I correct?
Yes.
Or
Ah. Okay, so here this is the CEO or the owner. Okay, he keeps all the power to himself. He doesn't allow anyone to take any decisions. Now next one is, see, I am showing the diagram. Now suppose imagine there is an STO in Mali and there is an STO in Tha Atoll, Ra Atoll, and Ba et al. Okay, 3 et al. Now this is central. They are following centralized organization. So CEO, this CEO only is going to take all the decisions. Will he understand what situation Tha et al. Is facing? Will he understand? Will he understand?
Hmm.
No.
But see, one person is in Male, Zivan is in Male, okay. Then I am in Innamadu, Rihana is in Ba et al. Then Jaishan is in Tha et al. Okay. Will you know what is happening in each of these atols?
No.
Zivan?
No. No.
No.
It is very difficult. When you are at different places, it is very difficult. So in such a case, centralized is good. Okay, one more situation. Imagine Zivan is the owner of STO in Male. Okay, ta?
Okay.
Okay.
Then Rihanna is a director of Ra et al. STO. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Shara is a director of Ba et al. STO.
Oh my.
Okay, done. Then Tha et al. Is left. So Jaishan is the director of Tha et al. Okay. Now Zivan is one Khadus type person. Okay, Khadus type person means he always want to keep everyone under his control. Then he's that is centralized organization. He doesn't like any one of you to take your own decision. For everything, you must call him and find out and then take decision. Understood?
Yes.
Yes.
That is decentralized. You don't give in centralized. In centralized, the owner or CEO doesn't give any right to any of them. Even though for namesake they are there, even though Jaishan, Shara, and who else was there?
Rihanna.
Rihanna.
Whoever. So if even though you people for namesake director of STO like that or manager of STO like that, the name is there, but actually he said these three are or these three are dummies. They can't take any decision. they can't take they can't take any decisions. They have to ask Zivan about it. Okay, so that is centralized organization. Clear? I am using these kind of examples so that it is quickly you will be able to understand. Clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Very good. Now let's move on to decentralized. Okay.
Okay.
Um, now one advantages and disadvantages also there. So decision making is often quicker. So Zivan will take, you do like this, you do like that, you buy goods from here, you take buy fish from here, you do this, you do that, like that. Quickly he doesn't bother about anybody's decision, means anybody's opinion, so he just makes a quick decision. The decisions are taken for the benefit of the whole school, whole business. Why? Because Zivan has invested, he is worried about the profit, so he definitely his decision is going to be the best because whoever puts the money only will be worried, isn't it?
Yes.
Hmm. Even though they are Shibana and Shara and Jaishan, these three directors are there, they are just still employees of the business. So they, for the work done, they will be given salary. More than that, they have no connection. Then disadvantages is decisions taken may not be good. Always, suppose if you are going to take your life's decision, will you ask anyone or you will say, oh no, I want to do like this, I want to become this, or I want to do like this, I want to shift to Mali, I want to go to India, I want to study abroad, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to go act in movies, I want to become an air hostess. So when you do such, when you decide on certain things, which decision will be better? When you consult with others, ask their suggestions, feedbacks, or when you decide just on your own, which will be better?
Asking others and
Fine.
Whether you take whether you see, listen, whether you just follow others opinion, that is not the thing, but still we have to ask others. In your life also, you always think that we have to get suggestions from others before we step onto a new way, or with try to decide upon something. We have to ask others. Okay.
okay.
Okay, yeah. Then unable to respond Tha et al, what do you call? Suppose there is a great demand for fish or a squid or something, lobster or things like that. Okay, and then it is very difficult to in Tha et al. It is very difficult to to get squid and all these things from Mumbai. But your owner wants to be kept in the store only from Male. But there are people who are ready to supply locally. And the man unable to respond quickly. If there is a greater demand, very difficult to if it is centralized, very difficult for the owner himself to quickly respond to the needs, local markets, respond to the changes in the local market. Then may reduce motivation. Surely when I told you now these three girls are done, it will what Mrs. Cordula means, motivation will reduce. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Now we are moving on to little optimistic kind of thing. Now here the situation remains the same. And now imagine I am Zivan's daughter. Okay, Zivan became very old. Then Zivan means he's saying, telling me his daughter become the CEO. So I am the CEO of STO Mahale. Then I am more because I am a younger generation. So I am different from my father. Okay. Then I am differently. So I am enough centralized organization. Let's have a decentralized organization. Let us give powers to the other directors also. And then I am telling them, I am giving them some rules and regulations they need to follow, but at the same time they have the freedom to do as per the situation. They have the freedom to do what they want for the show. Understood?
Yes.
Yes.
So then what will happen? In this way it will be much better. If the director is really skilled, he can use, he gets the opportunity to use his skills, make better decisions as per the area where the shop is, and things like that. Then let us see what are the advantages and disadvantages. So decisions are made based on the local needs. Whatever is the need of these atolls, accordingly the decisions are made. Then good opportunity to train the manager also. Manager or directors, they get trained on their own. Then delegation will help improve the motivation. I told you before, dummies, but if you become really, you can use your skills really. When you are told just to listen to me, we become dummies. Actually we should be people in whichever house the parents are giving more responsibilities to the children, those children really come up in life. At the same time, when suppose there are some families, in India, I don't know whether it is here, even when the children grow up also, they will feed the child. Feed the child means take the spoon and then put the food into the mouth, like that. No responsibility. Such things, when they face any problems, immediately they get depressed and things like that. So motivation, it is important that we get motivated in life. Now here, next is decision taken may not be for the interest of the whole business. Now suppose if Shibana is in Ba at all, and then she is asking local fishermen to bring the things, means sell fish to them to keep it in STO, so, or squid or lobster, like that, and it is not of good quality. Okay, some he is bringing, it is not fresh, it is little stale, and so what will happen? Then the image of the business will go down. Not necessarily, but just I am saying, he will the manager would have thought that, okay, from the local fishermen, if we get the fish, means we can reduce the cost, but the quality gets reduced. Then poor decision might be made because he's not skilled, not like owner he is, so poor decisions may be made. So that again, so there are drawbacks also, good points also. Okay, decentralized organization is the best way for managers to learn the skills, learn how to run the business on his own and things like that. And at the same time, for the owner to reduce his responsibilities and workloads. Understood between both? Hello?
Yes.
Good. Now again, so I'm just what all we have learned. So now, is there any chain means the root? Span means how many people you control? how many people supervisor controls the supervisor or superior controls the subordinate. Hierarchy means level. Delegation means passing on the power. Delayering means remove the layer. Okay. Now will you be able to write these questions?
Yes.
Okay. Now I'm moving on to the next PPT. Let me see whether you can you see my down taskbar? Can you see?
No, I can't.
Which one, miss?
You can't see PPT, only you can see, no?
I can't see. I think it is because of the network problem.
I
What
can
about
see
others?
only the PPT. Only
I can see
PPT.
only the
Taskbar, my down part, that taskbar you can't see, no?
taskbar. I can see down part. Thank you something.
Not that one, my dear. Taskbar is down. Okay, leave it. Then I'm going to close this, okay?
What?
So, can you see me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Very good. Now I'm going to use another PPT, okay? I'm going to present it. So this was till now what we saw was actually last class. Shibana couldn't join Saturday's class now, then that's why we couldn't finish this. I wanted to finish this on Saturday, but we couldn't do it. So this is actually now today's class. So I'm going to start the PPT.
Okay.
Okay.
See, Shibana's crow is sincerely attentive.
Responding.
Shara,
Happy birthday, sir.
Shara's birthday, yeah?
Yes.
Sarah's birthday, Saranyami's birthday, Saha's
Saha
birthday.
birthday.
Hmm.
3 people.
Okay.
Also, don't know 3 people also. I think many people's birthday today.
Hmm.
From this island. From our island. 3 people, I guess.
Jaishan, can you see now?
What did you say?
Can you see now?
No.
Jaishan?
I only see a profile picture of you.
Yes, miss. I also can't say.
It is a
I
network
can
problem.
see.
I can
see
see
the
one
previous presentation.
presentation. One green color
I
presentation.
can see.
Green color only. Correct. Green only it is.
I can see green color one.
Me too.
All can see? Who can't see?
Can't see. I will listen.
Okay, you just to check that my presentation window is open, just to check. I will stop presenting and again present. Okay.
Okay.
Now,
Now I can't see.
who? Rihanna.
Now I
I can
can
see.
see.
It will take minutes. It will take 2-3 seconds. Seconds. It will take. Now all can see.
Yes.
Yes.
Very good. Now, this is who is that?
Me, Sarah.
Who is that? Chara.
Even and Jaishan can see. It's okay.
Shara can't see. Yeah?
We will listen.
Jaishan also can't see.
Yeah, but I'm listening. I understand it somehow.
You just check whether you have clicked on to my presentation
I have
window.
It's okay. It's a network problem. I will listen.
Okay. So next what we are going to see is CEO, manager, director, annual general meeting. What are their roles? Who are these people? CEO. Who is a CEO? Who is all these things we are going to see. Then what then success criteria is, that is now these are the questions. Now suppose if I say, okay, now since you are unable to open these PPTs in Drive also, then I will tell you, I will be writing specifically in assignment which are the questions, how you have to answer. Okay. Then what roles of management? What are the roles of management? What do you understand by delegation? We have seen here, there is one more thing. Do you think there are benefits of delegation? Okay. So these are the things. One more time we will see who is a CEO, who is a manager, director. These all 2 marks question only, not too much in detail. Why I am explaining so much is so that you understand that. Then annual general meeting, what are their roles? What is the role of a CEO? What is the role of a manager, director, like that? Then next part is, what are the roles of management? This is another question actually. Then should they delegate? With delegation, what is delegation? You have, do you think there are any benefits of delegation? So let's see one by one. Who is the director? Director and all similar kind of similar what you call duties they have. Not necessarily all companies will have directors. CEO, then manager, supervisor, worker, like that it will start. Or so CEO, director, manager, supervisor, or still in detail CEO, director, deputy director, manager, assistant manager. Bigger the business, one person control 100 people, and one manager will have 2-3 assistant managers, like that. So it can be small. There is no hard and fast rule saying that under one chief executive officer there should be directors. There is no rule. You can decide up to how you have to do. Okay. Then CEO. So who is it? CEO is senior most on top management position, responsible for the overall performance and success of the company. So CEO is mostly the owner. So surely owner is responsible for the performance. Though many people help him to succeed. Why? Because if I had a small shop, I was enough to look after. As my shop increases or becomes bigger and bigger and bigger, I need more and more people to help me. So he is the most top most senior most position. Next, director. Now directors are appointed or elected. Appointed, you people were leaders, no prefect leaders. You people were elected and given that position. So elected and appointed from the board of directors, of the board of directors of the company. I will just tell you. So of the company who have the responsibility of determining and implementing the company policy. So directors are people who make the company policies with the knowledge of CEO, and then how to find out and then implement what should be your company policy, and how to make the company employees follow. Determine means find out. Now for example, I am going to start a big company. What should be my company policy? So business, in our school there are some policies we must follow, isn't it? Now from July 1 school is going to start. So now after lockdown, new policies are going to, you people will know how it should be, how much distance you must maintain between each other. So new policies. So company policies are decided, first to find out and implement. Implement means make them follow. Clear?
Yes.
So directors are elected, just like prefect, senior prefect, junior prefect, elected and appointed for the post. Appointed for the post, and what is their main duty? They have the responsibility. They have the responsibility for finding out. Determining means finding out, and implement. Implement means make them follow what? Company policy. Then responsibilities. So setting strategy. See, whenever anybody starts a business, do you think it is for a day or a year or 2 years or 5 years? No. When you start a business, when you spend money on your business, it is, we expect the business to run for a long period of time. You see, KFC, KFC was started some 67 years ago. So imagine, did that man, I have told you the story that KFC owner, Colonel Harland, some Sanders, Harlan Sanders, that was the name of that person. He's dead and he's no more. He started, did I tell you the story?
No.
Okay. So listen to this. That man, he got, he was like, in his family, there were many children, okay? Then his father was a stepfather, so definitely stepfather means, then he was asked to go for work from very young age. So he like may go to the field and work and to earn money. Very bad life he had as a child. Then what happened? Then at the age of 19 itself, he got married, and his wife was 18. And then to run his family, he didn't have any, because he didn't have any education also, proper education. So he worked in coal factory, where all he worked, in shops, then in means there won't be anything where he did not go. Like that, he tried all ways of working, and in 1 year itself, his wife left him and went, because he was unable to provide her, maybe, or what problems, we don't know. Then he was all alone, but he was somehow managing, and he was staying with his mother. And then many years passed. Then when he got retired, some work or the other he used to do. Somehow he too to live, he did. Then at the age of 65, he felt that he did not do what he wanted to do. When at the age of 65, he got retired. So you know how much money he got from his company? $100. He then that at the age of 65, when we think that okay, this is the time we should go home and relax and be with our family and children and grandchildren and all that, but that time his mother also had passed away. So that he thought, then why I should live with this $100 again? I have to work somewhere, and he was old enough, no family, like that. Then what he did, he thought, he wrote a letter saying that I could not achieve anything in my life, and I'm going to die. Okay, I'm going to commit suicide, and like that, he was writing. While he was writing, he thought, as a last attempt, why don't I start cooking and selling? Start selling, because that is I am good at. Because his mother was a very good cook, and he used to help her in cooking and all that. And neighbors used to appreciate the way they cook, and especially chicken. Okay, so when he was writing his suicide note, that time he thought, why don't I start making things and sell? He was sitting under a tree and thinking. From there he got up, and then this empire of KFC. Can you imagine? Some 30,000 outlets are there around the world, but he's no more. He gave his right of ownership to someone else before dying, the Sanders. And but the wealth did not go to anyone. See, he was the only one there alone. So this is how it is. And then now after he died at the age of 91 or something. After that 30 years, 31 years, he struggled to bring up KFC. But when he died as a rich man, very rich man. And then after his death, still business expanded like 30,000 we will learn about franchise business, 30,000 businesses around the world, not only in US. So they make plans not for 1 day, 2 day. Long-term plans of the business is being taken by the director or CEO, making sure that resources are available to achieve the objective. Resources means land is there, labor is there, that is workers are there, capital is there. All these things Also, they only have to arrange. Reviewing the performance of the manager. How the managers, if managers are real waste, then surely business is going to end up. So they have to keep on checking how the managers are performing, how they are managing the working of the organization. Then protect the interest of the shareholders. The shareholders must be given dividend. We have learned, no? Have any idea about shareholders, dividend, all that? Hello?
Yes.
So shareholders are people who bring money for the company, invest in the business, and in return, see, for example, Shibana. Shibana is giving me some. I am going to start a business, and Shibana is giving me, Miss, I am giving you $50,000. Will you give? Will you give? Shibana, will you give?
Yes. I will
Shibana
give.
is quiet. No, I'm just saying. Suppose if Shibana is having some $1,000 and then she's coming and saying, Miss, you are going to start a business, so I'm giving my contribution is 1,000. Is she expecting anything in return?
Yes.
Yes, surely. Money is,
Dividend
you see,
we want.
money is something which we don't earn very easily. So $1,000 if she has given to me, means surely she will expect something in return. That is called dividend. So when she gives me $1,000, I give her a share certificate, one certificate which is written that Shibana has given me $1,000, and then every year, end of the year, I give Shibana dividend, that is share of profit. Okay, so if I don't give Shibana this year also, I didn't give next year also, I don't give, or from past 5 years I have not given any dividend, means Shibana, how she will react?
She will
She
come to you
will
and
be
take all the money.
then she will say, I don't want your shares. She will sell her shares, take the money and go away. Okay, like that. Then Shibana, not only she will, what she will do, she will tell Jaishan and Rihana, you know what, from past 5 years, Miss has not Miss, that JB, that CEO of that company, JB Private Limited, she didn't give even a single penny as dividend. You also take your shares, share your money, and then the moment Shibana leaves my company, Rihana and Jaishan will come running asking for money. So it will affect all the shareholders. So it is very important that we give dividend. Clear?
Yes, miss.
Clear. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, miss.
Till 10 o'clock, no, 15 more minutes. Okay. So,
No.
so see here, they plan long term, they make long term plans, they arrange red color, you see, they make arrangement for resources, they check the performance of the manager, they protect the interest of the shareholder, and they provide leadership. Suppose if in this school, I am also the principal, Nirda sir also principal, Samam is also principal, Naim sir also principal, everyone is a principal, means how the school will be? I will tell in grade 9, I am the principal, you listen to me. Samam will say, I am the principal, you listen to me. Mirda sirs will say, no, 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 no. I am the principal, you listen to me. All will go mad. Okay, so there should be one leader who should lead. So CEO is a person who will lead the business to success. Clear? Can you recollect all the responsibilities quickly? Long term,
Long-term plans.
long-term
Plans.
plans.
Resources.
Resources.
Review.
Very
Reviewing.
good. Resources.
Protecting the
Protecting the
Reviewing
interest.
interest.
what?
Providing leadership.
Reviewing
Providing
what? Review
leadership.
what?
What?
Review what?
Performance of
Reviewing the
manager.
Review what?
reviewing the
Very good.
performance of
Well,
managers.
Now, next we are going to see how the directors are elected. Okay, how the directors are elected. So this is the procedure. Annual general meeting will be there. Shareholders elect the directors by voting. In order to become a director, anybody can become the director, but you should have some large number of shares. Okay, directors should buy those shares. If you are buying one share and you say that you want to become a director, it is not possible. You may have to buy large sum. You may have to buy large number of shares. So shareholders, they will elect the directors by voting. In order to become a director, you should have already bought some shares also. If that will be fixed, some $50,000 or $10,000, where the company will decide. Smaller the company, lesser the amount. Bigger the company, bigger the amount. Then all directors are put together and they are called board of directors. Board of students, board of what you call, means a group. Board means a group of director, board of directors, all the directors together. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Then what is annual general meeting? Okay, so it is a meeting of the shareholders which is held once in a year, and why they are holding such meeting? Elect board of directors. Understood?
Yes.
So it is a meeting just like any other meeting. It will be once in a year. Again, this 2 marks question only. Manager. What is manager? Is a person who is in charge of his area, right or by it or like that, or in charge of his department, production department, marketing department, finance department, research and development department, like that. Production department. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Miss.
Okay.
Okay.
Say notes. I'm responsibilities of a manager. Then, so he takes the responsibility. No, he carries out the decision taken by the director. Director will tell, do like this, do like that. So he will carry out for his department, for his area, maybe for I told no example, our example, I told like that. Then he will delegate task to the supervisor also. Some task he may not do. For example, I am the production manager. Do you think I will go to the factory and do the work? I am the manager. Workers are there to do the work. So I can't tell directly to the workers. It will be told through supervisor. So I delegate some of my task to supervisor. Then taking the decisions also for the department. I am the purchase manager. I decide how much has to be purchased. I am the marketing manager. I decide how the things have to be advertised. Then motivating workers in the department, and then solve day-to-day problems. So carry out the decisions of the director. Carry out the decisions taken by the director. Let us start a new factory or something. Whatever decision the director has taken, carry out work is manager. Then what he should do, delegate. Second one is delegate. Third one is take decisions for his department. Take decision, motivate worker for his department, and solve day-to-day problems of his department. Clear?
Yes.
Take the decisions, motivate the workers, and solve the problems for his department. Delegate to the supervisor and carry out the work given by the director. Clear?
Yes.
Can you say
YES. Yes.
one? First one is carry out the.
Delegate.
Yes.
Yes, carry out the decisions of the director. 2, delegate the task. Yes, Shivana told. Then
Taking
the
the
department,
decision.
what all he does?
Okay.
Taking the decision. Read at least motivating
Motivating
workers.
workers.
Rihana, where did she go?
Solving day-to-day problem. Solving day-to-day
Solving.
problem.
Yes, very good. Then supervisor. Supervisor is in, let us see what. His responsibility is to check and control the workers mainly. Very simple. Check and control the workers. Then what is the workers? Complete the task. Work as a team. And so that they can achieve the business objective. Complete the task as per the standard. See, complete the task as per the standard set. There will be some standard as you feel like you can't do. Now when I am giving you work, as you feel like if you do, I say no, redo it. So because I want your work to be of good quality. So complete the task as per the standard and then work towards achieving, work as a team to work towards achieving the goals of the business. Now it is 52. I'm not going to the next part. 10 o'clock the class gets over. So just quickly we are going through because these are going to be the questions. CEO, who is the CEO?
Chief Executive Officer.
senior most position.
Senior.
And
Jaishan cannot join. Jaishan cannot join.
okay, no problem. We are just revising. Only 8 minutes left. If I restart now, then very difficult it is.
What happened, miss?
I just started again. You can just type very. You can just send a Viber message that try again. Jaishan. I started.
Rang but failed to join. She start and she power off the tablet and open the tablet again and she started the meeting. She cannot join it.
Hmm. Okay. Then, so what is CEO? CEO is read now. You read. My throat is paining. Talking 1.5 hours. You read.
Chief Executive Officer or CEO is the most senior management position responsible for the overall performance and success of a company.
Success of a company.
Director. Main point you tell.
Director.
Directors are appointed or elected members of the board of directors.
Of a company.
What is their responsibility?
Finding
out
out
the follow
The company's
the company
policies.
policy.
Responsibilities of CEO means together CEO and director. Long term.
Resources
Make sure that the
resources,
resources are available.
reviewing the performance of managers, protecting the
Reviewing the performance
interest,
of
providing
managers,
leadership.
protecting the interest of shareholders, providing leadership.
Shibana read.
But
Read.
annual
Procedure to elect the
general
director. Procedure to elect. How will you elect a director?
we will first to start annual general meeting.
Very good.
Then shareholders are elected by voting. In order to become the director, we have to buy shares, that fixed numbers of shares.
Very
All
good.
the directors together are called board of directors.
Good. What is annual general meeting, Sivan?
It is a meeting of the shareholders which is held once in a year to elect the board of directors.
Very good. Which is held once in a year. Then who is a manager? Then who else is there? Shara.
Rihanna is there. Three of
Okay,
us.
Rihana. Only Shara also left.
Yes.
Shara has written can't understand. What to do now? I am trying my best. Okay. Manager is an individual who is in charge of area department. Okay. Then work. Okay. Before that, responsibilities of manager. So take decision. No, carry out decision of the director. Then what is it? Delegating task to the supervisor. Then taking decisions, motivating and solving day-to-day problems for his department. Okay. Supervisor is to check into workers. And what is the duty of the workers? To complete the task and to work as a team and to achieve the targets, whatever targets are there. Now roles are there, but I'm not going to take that. With this, we end today's class. Immediately after this, I'm going to send the assignment. Okay.